talk about. Now, we did a poll this morning. We've been asking our viewers about their respect for police and whether it's changed at all. We asked you to vote, and here are the results. 59% say they have complete respect. Just 9% of you have more respect than you used to. That's compared to a quarter who say they now have less respect, and 7% who say they have no respect for police at all. What's your thoughts on that? I mean, you know, the fact that, you know, those survey figures, they are an indication, aren't they?
So I'm interested to see them. We regularly survey, and our surveys of confidence in the police have stayed very steady and pretty high for a long time, despite what people may think. I also think, though, it is true that if you go back, I mean, I'm you know, in my 50s now, you go back to when I was young, everybody would probably have said they had more respect for the government, for the doctor, for that, including the police. I want the people of London to trust the Met. I want the Met to be the most trusted police service in the world. I want them to respect us. I want them to like us and love us when they can. And I have to keep working at those figures. Of course I do.
There's a piece of footage shot in McDonald's, actually, that was all over the internet. I'm sure you've seen it. It's an incident in Hackney earlier on in the week where apparently 2 police officers had a suspect on the ground and was surrounded by many other people not appearing to be very respectful to the police. Later, some comments were made that actually the people surrounding the police were very concerned about how they were dealing with that suspect. What do you make of footage like that when it comes out? Do you know about this particular incident?
I don't want to talk about the particular incident. What I would say is our officers are incredibly accountable. We're incredibly transparent. They have their body-worn video. They're always on CCTV. They have people filming a lot. This is very different from when I started. I welcome the scrutiny that comes with that. I think they do. They're very comfortable with it. It gives them protection when somebody makes an idle complaint, which I'm afraid does happen sometimes. For example, in stop and search, our complaints, I'm not saying they were all idle, but they've reduced by about 80% because people are on body-worn video. So I like the fact that they are filmed, and I think that's good, and they do too. I also think, though, when you see a small slice of video, it's quite hard to know everything that's going on or gone on, which is why we always have to do an investigation. I also think it is completely unacceptable for people to dive in and try and get involved and pull people off. They're only going to put themselves at risk. They are, it's utterly unacceptable to kick a police officer under any circumstances, in my view. But I can see, you know, people may be concerned at what is going on. Then they can make a complaint. They can talk to us afterwards. We can watch the video if they think there's a problem. I do think that people need to, ideally, and I think this happens 90% of the time across the whole of London, give us the benefit of the doubt. And I go on patrol a lot. I was out for a week of patrol, in effect, just 2 weeks ago. I saw some people who don't give us the benefit of the doubt.
But I know you don't talk specifically about that video.
No.
But the issue is that it's not just that a policeman was attacked, but there's a lot of heckling going on.
Yeah.
It's not just one individual.
No.
It's a lots of people there.
Sure.
So what you can't help seeing there, that there is a them-enough situation between the police and the people there of Hackney. That has got to be a serious issue for you guys.
So first thing is, that is not entirely new. I remember similar things 30 and 40 years ago. There've always been people who haven't wanted to be arrested, their families haven't wanted them to be arrested, their associates, their criminal associates, haven't wanted them to be arrested. That's something police officers have to deal with. That's why they're well-trained, well-equipped, well-supported. Secondly, I think this isn't the first incident we've seen recently. There's been one a couple of weeks ago where officers were you know, under enormous attack and were being filmed, and people were screaming and shouting and cheering when somebody got away who appears to have had a gun. This is wrong. Okay. But people, I think, should understand that most officers, most of the time, don't encounter that. This isn't everybody in Hackney. This isn't the way things are across London. There are no-go areas in London. Police officers go about their business and are able to do their business very well.
OK. I mean, whenever we've spoken before, everyone always talks to you about being a figurehead for women in an important role.
Right.
Bodyguard, I don't know if you've seen this new drama on BBC One.
So I watched half an hour of Bodyguard.
Right.
Have to admit, I did.
Only half an hour? It's an hour show.
I have to, the first episode, I think. And I'd had a long day, and I sat down and I switched the telly on and watched it, and I switched off when whoever she is, the Home Secretary, seemed to be making a pass at the police protection officer. Because I just thought, this is ridiculous. I'm sorry, it's a great programme, I'm sure. And it is also great, of course, to have female role models and figures in senior positions in drama as well as it is in life. I think it inspires lots of people to think, oh, maybe I could be the Home Secretary, or maybe I could, and that's a good thing. Of course.
OK, all right. I think a lot of people understood why she made a pass at Madam. Well, I can appreciate what you're saying. It might not be real.
Well, yeah. No, and also, you know, I have a lot of protection.
OK, we say thank you very much.